Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I'd like to thank you for all your years of support through the years. As a result, this channel has grown and allowed me an equity partnership in carmarshal.com. Please take the time to check them out. They help you buy and sell your next car, even have a negotiating tool to save you from the hassle of haggling with multiple dealers. The link is in the description below. Please click and help support and give if you can too through PayPal or Patreon. Thanks again.
Is that Farrell?
Hello, my name is Farron Wilkinson, and I live at 103 Pratt Street, Madison. I would like to reiterate Rockingham County School vision statement. Rockingham County Schools will empower each child to be a lifelong learner equipped to contribute in a changing and complex society. And I just want to share light on a situation that happened at Western Rockingham Middle School where a teacher caused some of her students to stand up and apologize to other students based on their unequal opportunities of education. So I would like to know how our schools can allow an educator to humiliate, bully, and degrade children. This is not a matter of race, but a matter of a teacher using fear and the embarrassment of children to satisfy her own personal anger or beliefs. These children are not responsible nor accountable for any inequalities that are believed to be present within the school system. But in understanding the mission and vision statements, Rockingham County Schools empower each child. The actions of this educator does not provide safe, nurturing, dynamic, and integrative learning. If she is not held to the standards set by Rockingham County Schools, how can we expect other children to learn and grow to be productive citizens in society? As a community and as parents, we need to ensure our children get the best education possible from the best educators that are held to the highest standards. So I think that just goes back to the question that everybody has here is why are our parents looking for charter schools, private schools? Because they've lost faith in the public school system. If nothing happens, if she's not reprimanded for these actions, and when the parents call to ask what has been done, they're ensured that this was taken care of. But how was it taken care of? What did happen? What was her training? What was her consequences for this action? Because again, these children are not responsible for any inequalities that may exist in the school system, nor should they be publicly humiliated among their peers for her own satisfaction. So I just want to bring light to that situation, and maybe it's situations like these that we should take more seriously as to why our public school system is losing students.
Thank you, Ms. Mr. Jernigan?
Board. Hello, board members. My name is Robert Jernigan. I live at 820 Walker Street in Reedsville. This is the first time in all the years that I've lived in Rockingham County that I have ever stood in front of the school board. However, it is not the first time that I've had to bring grievances to the school system. I have a son. He'll be 10 in May, this month. I'm very concerned. As a parent, as a citizen of this county, I am so, I can't even describe it without using language that's not appropriate. Let me make sure I got this right. Common sense. When did it become a good idea to attack a child at a school because they were white, or they were black, or they were straight, or they were Christian, or because they believed in something moral that they were taught at home? You see, I teach my child and my 2 older daughters family values, Christian values. I teach them not to judge somebody by the color of their skin, but by the color of their heart. And my child will not be insulted, reprimanded, corrected, because he has a good moral fiber. I, as a parent, and I standing here today, not representing just myself, but I've at least 50 other parents that could not make it here tonight, assure you guys that you're fixing to lose a lot more students. That equates to dollars. Just imagine 50 students at $9,000 a pop. Make it 100. Make it 150. We're pushing millions of more dollars that are going to come out of the budget. Because there's a movement right now that has conservative and liberal parents willing to share homeschooling responsibility, shuffle the kids around from house to house. It's legal. Is that going to benefit the county? I don't think so. But are you guys benefiting our children? Are you guys taking the best interest of our children at heart, or are we more concerned about what's going on in a nation that has lost their minds?
Amen.
I'm sorry. Unisex bathroom, if you want one, put one up, but don't put my child in it.
Amen.
If you're confused about what bathroom to go to, it's real simple. Look down. You want to talk about equity? Equity is something that you have if you got a positive in your mortgage. It's not my child. My child is not your equity. You're supposed to be my child's equity. I send my child to your school with the understanding and the faith that you're supposed to keep them safe and give them a moral code that they will carry for the rest of their life. I do that at home. Some parents don't. So what happens to the child that's left behind? Because we as adults, we as a school board, we as administrators, and we as teachers couldn't do what was right, couldn't do what was necessary for our children. Ladies and gentlemen, call it what you will, but at the end of the day, every butt in this seat and every butt in the seat behind me should be about the children. Not about a beach trip, not about a budget, but about the well-being of the children that we are raising. Because guess what? At the end, they're going to be in charge one day. And is this what we want in charge of our futures? Children with no morals, no sense of direction, that feel like everything should be handed to them? I don't think so. So if nothing else works for you guys tonight, to make it very clear to you, understand that 50 students cost tens of thousands of dollars. 50, tens of thousands of dollars more. You guys do the math. You're already talking about closing schools like that worked the last time you did. Do the math. Do it for the kids, for crying out loud.
Parents outraged over NC teacher forcing white and Christian students to stand up in class and apologize for their privilege. By 100% fed up, September 3, 2017. Public uproar was at an all-time high at a North Carolina school board meeting. See video below, over far-left equity training. See more below on equity training for government school teachers. Allegations were made by furious parents that a teacher forced white and Christian students to stand up in class and apologize for their privilege. Is this happening in your child's school? Equity training is a new thing, see below. This happened in May and the teacher was finally fired. With school starting this fall, please be aware of what's going on in your child's classroom. A black English teacher, identified as Tarsha Clark, made white students in her class stand up and apologize to non-white students for their white privilege. At a Rockingham School District meeting, a couple of parents stood up and voiced their outrage over the incident and also the fact that the school's administration was trying to sweep it all under the rug. Why's the money going to this when the district is broke? On a side note, Rockingham County Schools is paying open source strategic consulting a flat fee of $45,000 and will reimburse up to $1,500 for travel expenses over the course of the training. Rockingham County Commissioners recently cut the county's education allotment by $269,000. The district faces around a $5.7 million shortfall, the report said. Two outraged parents spoke. The second parent is nowhere near as calm as the first parent in the clip below. The first outraged parent who spoke was Farron Wilkinson. Transcript of Farron Wilkinson's comments. Hello, my name is Farron Wilkinson. I just want to shed light on a situation that happened at Western Rockingham Middle School, where a teacher caused some of her students to stand up and apologize to other students based on their unequal opportunities of education. So I would like to know how our schools can allow an educator to humiliate, bully and degrade children. This is not a matter of race but a matter of a teacher using fear and the embarrassment of children to satisfy her own personal anger or beliefs. These children are not responsible nor accountable for any inequalities that are believed to be present, Wilkinson said. The actions of this educator does not provide safe, nurturing, dynamic and integrative learning. If she is not held to the standards set by Rockingham County Schools, how can we expect other children to learn and grow to be productive citizens in society? Wilkinson continued, if nothing happens, if she's not reprimanded for these actions, and when the parents call to ask what has been done, they are being assured that this was taken care of. But how was it taken care of? What did happen? What was her training? What was her consequences for this action?
There we go.
Because again, these children are not responsible for any inequalities that may exist in the school system, nor should they be publicly humiliated among their peers for her own satisfaction. After Wilkinson's testimony, another parent, Robert Jeremy, who said he had a 9-year-old son, expressed outrage to the school board because of the racism, bigotry, and hate expressed by the teacher against the young child based on his race, Christian views, and heterosexuality. Transcript of Robert Jeremy's comments. Hello, my name is Robert Jeremy, he said. Common sense, when did it become a good idea to attack a child at a school because they were white, or they were black, or they were straight, or they were Christian? Or because they believed in something moral that they were taught at home? You see, I teach my child and my 2 older daughters family values, Christian values. I teach not to judge somebody by the color of their skin but by the color of their heart. And my child will not be insulted, reprimanded, corrected because he has a good moral fiber. Ms. Clark was fired for this disgusting behavior. Are your kids experiencing this? What is equity training? Equity training is a new training and has been pushed on the teachers as a mandatory training done on their own time. Here's more from Greenboro.com. The reason I know about the equity training is a group of teachers came to us because they felt like they needed help, said Rockingham County GOP Chair Diane Parnell. This equity training that was mandated upon them that they got no credit hours for and they must sit through this on their own time was something against their Christian principles, and if you take a look at it as I did, those equity training videos, it did seem to be against their principles. Speakers took issue with the training video's stance on topics like white privilege and transgender issues. There is a Racial Equality Institute.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts. 4 hours a day, and to save America. You know, but at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So, but getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal. And there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. Is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that's that dream. Everybody gives $1. 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know, we're already debt free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself. 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, we have cell phones, we have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know too, we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So if you can give more than that dream of everybody giving $1, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not. They're just not. So anyways, if you can give more than that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give, but there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now, where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran in, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran in, no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way, what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it, but it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So that case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know that $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.